Hi, so this is the lesson of the week for thisisclassicalguitar.com, and today we're looking at left hand shifts, exercise number 37 in Ricardo Isniola's book, The Path to Virtuosity for Guitarists. And I've talked about this book and done other videos on it. This one is in section 3 of the book, so the book has different sections based on what level you're at, and each of the exercises in each section get increased in difficulty when you go to the next section. So it's an excellent progressive book since you master things and then move on to slightly harder things. The book is not light of heart though, because it does get pretty difficult pretty quick. This is a great exercise for two things. Of course, for shifting. That's what the exercise is really about. It's for shifting with the left hand, but there's another goal in there too, is to reduce string noise, and that's a really tough one. I find it very difficult. Partly because I've never worked on it intensely, but it's a great opportunity to do that. So I'll show you the exercise. We'll start. We do the exercise on every string, but we'll start with the 6th string. So we go first finger, shift to the 3rd fret, first finger, 3rd, 4th. 4th, 4th, 3rd, 1st, 1st. That's the first part of it. And then the second part of it. So it goes 1, jump up to the 8th fret, 4, 2, 1. So it jumps up to the 8th fret with the 4th finger there. So in the first part, there's lots of opportunity for string squeak. Because if I really held the pressure down in my hand, do you hear all that squeaking? We want to reduce that. So we have to really release the pressure and even maybe take our finger kind of slightly off the string. Which is tough. So it's going to really require you to release pressure when you shift. So you're working on the shift, because that's a big jump sometimes, but you're also working on reducing that. And as you pick up speed, it gets harder and harder to reduce that squeak. Oh, sorry. If I was applying lots of pressure, it'd be a lot more squeak. Hear all that? So you have to really reduce the amount of squeak by releasing the pressure and sometimes even taking your finger slightly off the string. If you take your finger off the string though, just make sure that you release the pressure, but keep your finger really hovering over that string as you move it up. That way you don't lose any of your security in terms of accuracy, right? So then you do the exercise on different strings. Now when you get to the 3rd string, you're on nylon string, so suddenly it doesn't matter. You can leave your finger down and it won't make any sound at all. But the shift is still a good... Sorry, can't talk and play. The shift is still a challenging shift, so... 2nd string. Sorry. First string. I guess there's so many things that you could work on when you're doing this exercise. Of course, there's the accuracy of the shift, especially when it's that far. Sorry. So there's the accuracy of the shift, but there's also the reducing string squeak, and there's also keeping the knuckles of the left hand kind of in line, so keeping your hand position really secure. So I keep my thumb behind my second finger, so when I shift up and down, my thumb moves with my hand. So in short, it's the arm that moves the hand around. So you just move, the arm just moves that perfect hand around, and you release pressure as you shift. So you might even want to practice by like just doing the movement and relaxing, but keeping that thumb behind the second finger. So fantastic exercise. It's from The Path to Virtuosity for Guitarists by Riccardo Isnaola. I hope I'm saying his name right. And there's a link to the book down in the YouTube info section. So you should buy the book to get all the great exercises in it. And or you can go to the website and buy the book there. And I have little reviews on the technique books as well, so you can read the reviews of other technique books. So thanks very much, and there'll be another lesson next week.